What to see, what to stream, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
That's right, it's Friday, and that means film critic Ryan J. will fill us in with the reliable movie knowledge we need for this weekend. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning.
What up,
Good
Ryan?
to see you. Absolutely.
Good to see
Okay,
you guys
first, I just want to know, it's a beautiful weekend, so I want to know overall just kind of how you're feeling about the movies this week.
Well, I actually had trouble concentrating this week. I think like a lot of people did this week. So before we get to what's new in theaters, I think one of the things that I do to cope when I'm overwhelmed or stressed out is to find those movies that we love for escapism that are really always there for us. So for me, it's a movie like Stardust, which is a movie I know I've recommended to both of you. Michelle Pfeiffer as a witch, Robert De Niro as a pirate, Claire Danes as a fallen star. It's from 2007. It's a fantasy romantic film, but this is a movie that no matter who I've recommended it to, I've never undersold it. Everyone loves this movie. If you need even more escapism, I found myself watching some Harry Potter movies this week and just binging them. They'll give you a little bit more time to escape the real world. And I was just enjoying these movies all over again. So I was curious, what are your go-to movies? Like when you just need some time, what's a movie you can watch over and over again and always enjoy? Do you guys have one?
Yeah, I do. Peanut Butter Falcon.
Ah, there you go.
It's a great family movie, too, if your kids are a little bit older, maybe. But I think it's a fantastic, lift me up kind of movie.
Yeah.
I don't know that I have one. You know me. I kind of like all comedies. I like thriller movies, but I would even just get sucked into the Hallmark Channel.
Not a bad place to get sucked into, let's be honest.
Yeah, those are great recommendations, though. I appreciate you sharing those because I think people are always looking for, I've never seen Stardust, and now I'm going to see it. I know you've mentioned it before, but I got to see it.
You will both love it, I promise.
Gonna do it. Okay, let's go then to a movie that's in theaters this weekend, Ryan. It's called Let Him Go. It's rated R.
Yes, and this is a neo-Western drama that's based on a novel by Larry Kramer, who I was chatting with Carol Barrowman earlier this week, and she told me Larry is Milwaukee-based.
Oh, no way.
Ah,
Yeah, so our
okay, I love
hometown
that.
guy getting a film adaptation. It stars Kevin Costner and Diane Lane and their grandparents, and we don't often see a movie depicted with, grandparents kind of taking the wheel, right? And they are hardcore grandparents, and you do not want to cross them.
Ooh.
Okay, so what's the premise? What's the overall feel of this?
Well, their grandparents and their son dies tragically, and then their daughter-in-law and grandson suddenly disappear, and they go after, looking for them. And even though Diane and Kevin are aged with makeup, they still look fantastic. And I love their chemistry. You really believe them as this old married couple with a lot of heart. And there's some moments where you have to draw your own conclusions, and it fluctuates between slow drama and really suspenseful confrontations.
Interesting. Do you feel like it's easy to follow with everything going on in this?
Somewhat. The score is a little bit ominous. There are moments that are suspenseful. Here we're seeing Leslie Manville. Can I just tell you, she is such a scene stealer. This scene is her entrance in the film. It's one of the greatest cinematic entrances for a character ever. She's an English actress. She does a great American accent, and she could get a nomination for this film.
Ooh. Okay, good one. So this is, you'd say go see this?
Well, it's not a must-see in the theater right now. I think you could wait to stream Let Him Go. Even though the drama is good, there are some slow moments, so it's not a must-see on the big screen, but I did enjoy it.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that.
There we go.
Is this next one?
All right, the next one is Proxima, rated R, and this is on demand.
Yeah, this is a different kind of space movie. We think about Gravity is a really great space film. This one is more of a relationship drama, and it's really a story about, for mothers and daughters and the relationship there. And I loved how much humanity there was in all of the decisions that this mother faces.
Is that Matt Dillon?
Yes, can you believe it? First of all, look at Matt Dillon there. And Eva Green. Eva Green is one of my favorite actresses. But Matt Dillon has to be going to the same doctor that Jason Bateman's going to because they're both either aging backward or they're, as the rest of us are getting older, they still look like they did in the 90s.
Seriously?
I'm a little jealous. Right? Yeah, Matt Dillon, great to see him in this. But Eva Green is fantastic. I would watch her in anything. She's a single mom here who has to leave her daughter behind and finally fulfill the dream of her career of being an astronaut as that's coming to pass. And she's a single mom and her daughter doesn't want her to leave. And I think I'm not a parent. I have a fur baby, but I can still relate to. I think there's something really human in that decision of being torn between, two huge responsibilities, two of your greatest passions, your family and your career. And I think it's just a really, really interesting way that this unfolds. And the scenes with all the astronaut training as they're about to go to Mars are so climactic and suspenseful. I loved it.
I want to see that one.
Me too.
Yeah. Very good. This one's on demand now, and you can stream it. Proxima.
Love it. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you, guys.
Great to see you.
So good. Good to see you. You can like Ryan J on Facebook. You can follow him on Instagram and Twitter. And for his full movie reviews, you got to go to his website. It's ryanjreviews.com.